You need technology you can rely on.
頼れる人ですよね。
I'm a Dell Technologies advisor.
Ich auch.
我也是。
我aussi.
And if you're a small business, we're with you.
We are with you.
Estamos com você.
We want to help.
So we'll be right here.
At home, answering your calls, providing support,
And standing by you every step of the way.
Bye-bye.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Vish Mishra. It's my great pleasure to welcome all of you. You are 6,500 strong from 6 continents and over 100 cities. And none of you have to travel to Silicon Valley, thanks to Zoom and to Eric Yuan. You are entrepreneurs, investors, corporate executives, government executives, and professionals. You are focused on business building and wealth creation to enrich the community of your customers, founders, executives, employees, and investors. For 27 uninterrupted years, highly successful people have generously given their time and expertise to work together to produce TiEcon. Our speakers are extraordinarily successful. They give time to TiEcon. Gender-wise, we have 60 women, 140 men. Ethnicity is 60 whites, 120 Asians, South Asians, and 20 Blacks, Latinx, and Middle Easterns. TiEcon always strives to be inspirational, relevant, and forward-looking. It is the best investment you could make for an insanely positive return. So enjoy the conference. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce BJ Arun, TiE President. He is a dear friend, colleague, and well-respected man. Arun has been involved with TiE going back to 1994 when he attended his first TiEcon. And today he is presiding over his last TiEcon. Arun ably served on TiE board for 4 years, including 2 years as TiEcon convener and president-elect for 1 year. As the ninth president, of TiE Silicon Valley, he completes his 2-year terms at the end of this year. He's a born technology entrepreneur in Silicon Valley, covering supercomputers, networking, and mobile marketing automation sectors. He started, built, and successfully exited 3 companies over a span of 24 years. He served government and private enterprises in global media, sports, and customer sectors. He's an active philanthropist, supports many causes, and received numerous awards. After selling his last company, he decided to go ahead and serve as president. The pandemic had a destabilizing effect everywhere, and Arun showed resilience, and this conference is his crowning achievement. Please give Arun a very warm welcome.
Thank you, Vish, for that glowing introduction. You're a dear friend and an invaluable contributor to TiE, so I truly do appreciate everything that you have done for us. Good morning, Silicon Valley, and a very warm welcome to all our attendees worldwide. TiEcon is the hallmark event for TiE Silicon Valley, something we have hosted continuously for the last 27 years. Nishi, if you could please stop sharing the slide. Yeah. The planning for TiEcon started back in November, but despite this early start, COVID-19 hit us just as we were building momentum towards delivering the conference for our usual slot of early May. When we realized that hosting an in-person gathering of thousands under one roof anytime this year was not a prudent move, rather than cancel the conference completely, we decided to switch to an all-digital format. This required a lot of new learnings since we had never hosted anything of this magnitude online before. I'm happy to share that our conveners, TiEcon team, and staff have all risen to the occasion, and we have put together not only our very first virtual TiEcon, but with over 6,500 attendees registered, the largest TiEcon in history. Silicon Valley continues to be extremely important to the world, even during the pandemic, and TiE plays an instrumental role in that by nurturing the life cycle of entrepreneurship, from inspiring people to become entrepreneurs, starting at the school level, to educating them, giving them a platform to network, mentoring, and exposing them to investors, customers, and partners. We host dozens of initiatives, which you'll find on our website, but I would just like to highlight a couple of them to give you a flavor. Our TYE, or TiE Young Entrepreneur Program, is something where we go to the kids at the high school level, and Nishi, please stop sharing the slides, and sort of initiate them into what entrepreneurship is all about. The Ask Me Anything series with our CXOs is where we invite CXOs of highly successful companies to come and answer questions that our entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs may have. One other such program is our My Story event, where we have entrepreneurs who have recently had exits of over $100 million come and share their journey with us. This way, we keep inspiring and educating our entrepreneurs, something that is even more important when the world is facing so many challenges, not just to its physical health, but also social and economic upheavals. At this point, I want to acknowledge the tireless and invaluable contributions of our board, as well as Council of Trustees. May I please have the slide for the board and Council of Trustees? The board slides, please. Yeah. So our Council of Trustees, Vinita Gupta, Vish Mishra, who you heard from earlier, Kanwal Rekhi, Venk Shukla, and Suhas Patil. The next slide, please. And our board of directors. So we have our incoming president, AGK, Abhi Golap, Kumar Sripadam, Uday Bellari, Paul Singh, Radhika Iyengar, Andy Sao, Ananda Kela, Anita Manwani, and Raj Singh. No event of this magnitude is possible without the support of our sponsors and my sincere appreciation to them. In particular, I'd like to emphasize Dell Computers, Coupa Software, and the state of Tamil Nadu for their generous support. At this point, I'd like to introduce our two conveners for the conference, Radhika Iyengar and Kumar Sripadam. Radhika is a TEDx speaker, a Silicon Valley woman of influence, and a serial entrepreneur. She's an expert in enterprise blockchain and digital health, and is the co-author of the book, Enterprise Blockchain Has Arrived. She's a founding partner of StarChain Ventures, a Silicon Valley venture studio focused on the conversion of advanced technologies. Radhika is a member of the California Governor's Op Blockchain Working Group, a task force advising Governor Gavin Newsom and the California State Legislature. She's also a board member of TiEcon Valley. She's been a keynote and panel speaker at Stanford, Harvard, Google, and at top technology conferences. She's multilingual in 9 languages and is an advisor to top global startups. Our co-convener this year, Kumar Sripadam, is a technology entrepreneur, business consultant, investor, and a mentor with over 30 years of experience. He's currently a general partner at Elevate Capital. Kumar was a founding member at Redback Networks, a hugely successful IPO company. He has held several senior and executive positions in various companies. He's an executive committee member of Archangels Fund in New York City. He's also the chair for TiAngel Silicon Valley and a TiSilicon Valley board member. He's served on the boards of Incentive Logic and MetaCert. He's also an advisor at Mosif and TrueLark. Kumar has been involved in various capacities with several venture funds, angel funds, incubators, and accelerators. He's an active investor and is invested in many funds, as well as over 70 companies with several successful exits. He's an active speaker on the topics of entrepreneurship and angel investing. With this, I'd like to invite our two conveners to the grand stage. Take it away, Radhika and Kumar.
As the world reopens, ServiceNow is helping customers make sure going back to the workplace works for everyone. Introducing the Safe Workplace apps and dashboard. 4 apps specifically designed to help ensure the health and safety of your workforce and workplace, all housed in a single dashboard to give you a comprehensive look into everything you need to know. And they're available now, out of the box, powered by the Now platform. Get a bird's eye view to make sure your employees are prepared and ready to go back to the workplace. Manage inventory levels across your organisation thanks to workflows that automatically replenish supplies. Screen and verify the health of your employees and help manage workflows for cleaning, sanitation and safe distancing for employees. 4 essential apps, 1 comprehensive dashboard. Together we can make sure going back to the workplace can work for everyone. That's the power of the Now platform.
Thank you, BJ, for that warm introduction to both of us. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us on this first day of our flagship annual TiEcon 2020 conference.
Greetings and a very warm welcome to all of you. This year with our virtual program, you have a front row seat to all of our presentations wherever you are.
This year's RTT, which was Road to TiEcon, and TiEcon focused on 3 themes: converge, create, and elevate. TiEcon this year was a multi-part event, all virtual, which started off with 2 successful Road to TiEcon events in June and July.
In the Road to TiEcons, we featured amazing content and grand keynotes from Dr. Deepak Chopra, Vinod Khosla, Lisa Lambert, Shelley Archambault, Chris Jones, Amitabh Kant, Arun Kumar, Eric Day. Next slide, please.
One of the notable programs we have at TiE Silicon Valley has been the TiE Angels program, of which I'm very proud of. The TiE Angels Silicon Valley started off, and in fact, it was pioneered the TiE Angels effort among the TiE ecosystem, started off in 2010, and this is the 10th year's anniversary. It was started off with founders who started off this with Vish and Wenk, and subsequently Prashant had the TiE Angels program, and currently I head the program as we speak. Next slide, please. The TiE Angels at a glance, a few facts. This TiE Angels program has been adopted by 10 other chapters. We have had more than 100+ investors. We have made 52+ investments and more than 10 million invested. And I would say approximately $650 million worth of valuation, including many exits. Some of the features have been periodic pitch events, partnerships and syndication, virtual pitch sessions, etc. Some leading companies which have gone far and beyond Series B have been PubNub, Paystand, Shift, BIOS, and Hemix Health. Next slide, please.
We've put together a comprehensive and compelling conference with the hottest technologies and themes and grand keynotes from prominent industry leaders, thought-provoking presentations, and insightful panel discussions. 220 speakers across 14 tracks. We're sure that this will be an engaging and informative session for all of you.
Our program today starts off with a couple of grand keynotes. The first one is from a super successful executive and business leader, Mrs. Indra Nui, former chairman and CEO of PepsiCo. Her keynote will be moderated by Seema Modi, global market reporter at CNBC. Following this will be another keynote by Rob Bernstein, CEO of Coupa Software, which will be moderated by Raj Mathai, award-winning news anchor for NBC. Introducing Rob and Raj will be B.V. Jagdish, a successful entrepreneur and a senior TiE SV leader. Today, we have amazing content from the following tracks: diversity and inclusion, security, blockchain and fintech, global connect, TYE, which stands for the TiE Young Entrepreneurs, and the TiE 50 Showcase.
Our tracks feature notable keynotes from senior leaders such as Bo-Young Lee of Uber in the D&I track, Taeyeon Song of Splunk in the security track, Ian Calderon, California State Assembly Majority Leader in the blockchain fintech track, Honorable Hansraj Verma from the state of Tamil Nadu, and the Honorable Canadian Consul General Rana Sarkar in the Global Connect track. For more details on all the keynotes, fireside chats, and panels, please go to your agenda on the Whova app. After the tracks, we invite you back to the main stage for our 2 closing keynotes. First from Om Nalamasu, President of Applied Ventures, introduced by Dr. Dan Maiden, President Emeritus of Applied Materials, and then the last closing keynote by Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu State, India, Mr. Edappadi Palaniswamy, and R.B. Udayesh Kumar, Minister of IT.
TiEcon features many enriching programs for entrepreneurs and youth, such as Startup, AI, Blockchain Bootcamp, VC Connect, Mentor Connect, the TiE 50, and the TYE. We're proud to announce that the TiE 50 Award is also celebrating its 10th year anniversary. This time, we have TiE 50 winners have a chance to be selected and featured in the investment reality show, Meet the Drapers with Tim Draper. Since the inception of the TI-50 program, 84% of the winners and top startups have been funded with over $1 billion in funding. Many of these companies, for example, FireEye, MuleSoft have gone public, and VeloCloud was acquired as a big exit by VMware. We would like to, next slide, we would like to thank our day one track chairs who have worked tirelessly to put together superb content. The track chairs for the diversity and inclusion, Tina Shah Paki Day and Rajni Sharender. Security, Girish Makai and Naveen Bisht. Blockchain and FinTech, Jordan Woods and Whitney Griffith. Global Connect, Vijay Menon and Sada Chidambaram. TI-50, Kamal Anand and Vipul Singhal. The Mentor Connect program, Prakash Narayan. The TYE, Sri Chadalawada, Reena Gupta and Vasudha Badri Paul. The Expo, Ajay Patwardhan. Leading the bootcamps, Startup Bootcamp, Naeem Zafar and Sada Chidambaram. On the AI, Lalit Gajare, Ranjan Nag and Krishna Narayanan. And Blockchain, Jordan Woods and Whitney Griffith.
This is our gentle reminder to visit our virtual expo on Whova. Don't miss that. And now next slide. TiEcon has been made possible by our generous annual as well as conference sponsors, including Dell Technologies, Government of Tamil Nadu, Russell Reynolds, Chugg Firm, ServiceNow, Coupa Software, Draper Associates, Applied Ventures, Silicon Valley, Silicon Valley Bank, Eisner Amper, MGM Resorts, and many others. We really thank all of our sponsors for their generous support. We would now like to invite TiEcon's marketing chair, Anand Akela, to acknowledge our other key contributors. Anand, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Next slide, please. So I'm really excited to be here today. As Vish said that we had 65 attendees, I'm proud to tell you that we have crossed 7,000, largest TiEcon ever. So really excited about that. We have this whole event is organized by a group of volunteers, but the cockpit is held by small but mighty staff. Neha Mishra, our senior director, Wani, membership manager, Nihar, programs manager, Nishi, who's been supporting me as a marketing manager, and Genevieve Montiel as business development manager. So thank you, staff. Without you, we couldn't have done it. Next slide, please. In addition to the sponsors, marketing partners are really, really helpful to get where we are with 7,000 plus attendees. 86, our core marketing partner helping with marketing, email, social media, Indica News, Ind TV, Radio Zindagi, India Community Center, Post Beyond, and finally, Meet the Drippers, which you will be seeing in the TI-50 show. Next slide, please. And this event, 7,000 plus attendees, we would not have done it without the support of our volunteers who have put their endless hours, night and days, in bringing this show to you. I will not be able to read all the names here, but thank you, all of you, for what you do year after year. So thank you very much. Back to you,